Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the day 20 of the 100 days DevOps series. So here in this DevOps day series we are solving the live and troubleshooting the problems of DevOps. So earlier we have configured the engines. Now let's see and look at day 20 of the task. What is the day 20? Let's first read the problem statement. So what's the problem statement is that the Nautilus application development team is planning to launch a new PHP based application which they want to deploy it on Nautilus infrastructure in Stratos DC. Okay. So the development team had a meeting with the production support team and then they have shared some requirements regarding the infrastructure. Yeah. So we are saying now below are the requirements they have shared. So firstly, we have to install the Nginx on App Server 2. That means we need the credentials of App Server 2, and then we have to configure the port in 8098 and W1 should be where www.html. Easy. This task is easy. And then the B we have to install PHP FPM version 8.2 on App Server 2 again. Okay. Then it must use the Unix socket where run PHP default.socket, which is a parent directory created server just okay. So now we have to configure that PHP FPM and Nginx should work. So it should work together. Okay. Now connect to see PHP FPM and Nginx. The both should work together. This can be a little more trickier, I think. See, let me first tell you what is PHP FPM. Basically, PHP FPM stands for Fast CGI Process Manager. So it's an advanced way to run and manage PHP scripts efficiently when the traffic is very high. So what it actually does, like if you take an example normally of a web server like Nginx or Apache, it doesn't know how to execute PHP code directly. It just serves the static pages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Those are static website pages. But PHP is a kind of a dynamic web programming language. So for this PHP FPM, it acts as a middle layer between web server and a PHP. So it runs some background processes and then it manages them smartly. So how it works actually is it receives like Nginx receives a request from one PHP file. It then forwards the request to PHP FPM through a socket. Then it sends the output to the browser. Like PHP FPM is a modern way to solve a high traffic environment problem. So it is dedicated worker team that works on PHP. So let's execute this task and then after configuring we can test the website using this function post. Let's first execute this. Can we do this or not? Let's first copy paste this command. Okay, so connect right now we are getting failed to connect to what 8098 because it is not configured. Okay. Now we have copied what is in the we have copied two files in text.php and info.php under where www.html is a part of PHP based applications which don't modify. Okay. So these are the four tasks which we need to perform. So let's just guys tell me just tell me that should I solve this problem using Ansible or just by logging to the server and then doing all the tasks manually. See, the tasks are basically same. The previously task which we have done, The previous tag where we have copied the files from jump post server, we have to log into jump post, then we have copied using SCP, secure copy. Then we have to securely copy it to the app server. Like previously we had copied it to app server 3, now app server 2 is there. We have to do the same. Exactly what we have to do is that the same things we have to do it again. But this time it is PHP FPM, so we have to first install PHP FPM. So what the steps which we will follow basically, let me tell you that first, okay? Okay, that what are the steps which I will follow, and I will first tell you this, and then I will perform the task. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So most of you I have seen in the chat are saying to perform this task manually rather than writing Ansible. Okay, okay, not an issue. Guys, not an issue. I will solve this problem by using Ansible. No, sorry, not Ansible, but log into the server. Okay, okay, now start. First, let's log into the server. Let's see what are the tasks. So login server to this web server 2. Okay, okay, into this app server 2. Password for app server 2 is this. Okay, password done. Okay, so we are at app server 2. Now we have to install the Nginx and configure it. First command is that you have to install the Nginx. So for this, we will write sudo system install Nginx. Again, let's put the password this time. Okay, so now it's installing the Nginx. Okay, installing it. Let's do one thing. We have to install PHP FPM also, I think. Yes, no? I think. Okay, we will install PHP FPM afterwards. Okay, let's first configure. Let's first install the Nginx, restart it, and then configure it. Configure the port actually. Then after that we can go for PHP FPM installation. Okay, let's first see is it installed or not. Yeah, this is installing. Okay. Mhm. Let's wait for the installation part to complete. Okay, and Nginx installation is completed. Let's see the status. Status analysis. What is the status? It's not inactive, so let's first active this using sudo system ctl. Let's first active this, like enable and then start Nginx. Okay. It should start. Let's again see the status. Okay, so it has started and now it's active. Okay. Okay, so the Nginx is now enabled. Now we have to configure the config file here. So here we can see that app should be sent on port. What is the port? 8098. So just the same task which we have performed earlier. What you have to do is change the listen tag. Where is the listen? Can anyone see? Where is the listen? Ah, yeah, this one, server. So now first is listen 80. We have to change it to listen 8098. 80, sorry, 8098. Document root. Index is index.php. So we need to change that also. Mhm. Is it a step to config or what? Is the location is correct? Okay, include etc is correct. Fast CGI parameters. Actually, we have to configure this also. Yeah. It's better if we create one config file. I think this step will be better. I think this will be great. So let's do one thing. Let's save it and exit here. And let's now also install this PHP-FPM. So sudo vm install PHP-FPM. It's now installing PHP-FPM. It's completed. Now what we have to do is that let's change the configuration over here. Sudo vi etc. This is the PHP-FPM config file. Here you can see there is the new pool of www. Actually, hmm, I think is that installed? Okay. It has installed the services. Now what we have to do? We have to change the listen tag. Where is links? Yeah, this one. So listen dot owner. Listen. We have to listen it on which port. We have to listen this one here. Yeah, I think yes, it's inserted. Just we have to paste this. We have to do this. It is already given that we have to listen it here in this Unix socket where run PHP FPM and default dot So this socket is parent directory is not accessed, so I have created it over here. And then after this, what we have to do, the owner group and node. See, the owner of the this is Nginx, because the Nginx is serving this PHP page. So let's set the owner and group to Nginx, and the mode is okay. Okay, let's give Nginx owner the read and write access, and group also read and write, and others no access. This will be good. This will be better, I think. I think everything is done over here. Anything else? I think no. Yeah, everything is done here. Let's save it and exit. Okay, so we have finally configured our file. Now let's go to our Nginx configuration file. And here what we have to do, just we have to put this script. See what is this script is doing. Firstly, this is an Nginx Apache script. So what this script will do, firstly we have to configure the port to use 8098 port number. The root is www.html, and the index page is index.php and info.php. No, index.php and index.html, because here. And then the PHP is fast CGI parameters. This we have already set up in Version PHP-FPM. We have already set up this and parameter which will take by dynamically. Okay, let's save this again and exit. So I have saved and exit this. Now we have to start and enable the FPM and Nginx service. Nginx we have already enabled. Let's enable FPM also. Okay, so it is enabled. Now we have to test this PHP FPM version. Let's see the version of PHP FPM. Uh, Send engine 4.0. Why it's not showing 8.1? I think it should show 8 point. It should do 8.2 version, I think. Mhm. Is there any issue on the version side? Is anyway is it not showing the version 8.2? What can be the issue for this? Let's list the PHP first. Sudo DNF module list PHP. PHP is 8.123. Okay. Let's try to reset this task. It's important. We have to reset it because we need a PHP of only 8.2 version, otherwise this task will fail. So let's install and enable PHP version 8.2. Okay, so PHP 8.2 version is enabled. And now we have to reinstall again the packages. They are saying that to install PHP version 8.2 only. So now we have to use PHP FPM only 8.2 version, otherwise this task will fail. Keep that in mind. Now let's see the version of FPM. PHP FPM minus version. Yes. You can see PHP version 8.2. PHP at 8.2 version. Now it's completed. Now it's completed. Now it's correct. Now let's check the owner of this file. It should not be root. Actually, it should show the Nginx because we have configured it to be the Nginx. So again it's root, that means we have to change the ownership as well. So what we have to do is we have to change the ownership of this. Oh sorry. What we have to do is we have to change the file again to this here. What we have to do here, we have to, oh sorry. We have forgot to change this user and group. That's why it is showing Nginx and change this group to also Nginx. Now let's save and exit. Let's again run that. I think we have to restart it. Yes, I think we have to restart the service. Now let's see how it's moving root. Let's restart Nginx also. What's my root? Is there any issue? Array again, I think I have forgot to uncomment this. No, this is uncommented. This user is Nginx. Group is also Nginx. Let's check it again. This is not owner. This Nginx owner group. Where PHP FPM. This is okay. Why this task is not running? I think again this is the issue. I have forgot to uncomment this. That's why it's showing an error. Yes, now I think it should run. Anything else is remaining? I think everything is done. This is also uncommented in group and user. Yes. Let's exit and just restart PHP FPM. Okay. Now let's verify the ownership. Fingers crossed. I think it should come as Nginx. Nginx. Why it's not coming? It's showing Nginx. Let's get this. Why it's why it's not showing Nginx? What is the issue? Let's see this. What is the issue? Is this okay? This is, let's see this issue. I think we should make the changes. It's saying refused because Nginx is still not the user and owner. Why it's not getting this? Let's do it from the beginning. Let's stop the PHP FPM process and just then delete this file. So do in order to just set it again. Let's make a directory name where run PHP FPM and just change the ownership by using the command change ownership. And now let's again restart this. And now let's verify this. I think this time it should come Nginx. Why it's not showing Nginx? This is the issue actually. Why it's not showing Nginx? Port is what 8099? Why? So what is why I'm saying 8099? The port is 8098. Oh my god. Is the port is mistake? But instead we are getting the response from the web server to app server to let's exit it and let's we'll see. Let's change the again the file. Let's say that the user is Nginx, group is Nginx. Okay, this is the value. Okay, a port number. Is there any port number over here? No. let's restart again FPM and then we can check it again. The root owner is the exact okay. 8099 is the report. No. Okay, is anything else relating? 8098 is showing this. Let's exit and then see where the other this is printing the output. Welcome to X Fusion Core Industry from jump post. Okay, it's printing it. It's printing the X Fusion Core Industries. I think the task is done. Just I am confused on the part of Nginx because I think it's not required because the root user can also access this, and I think they have not provided us the privileges to change. Like this lab does not provide us the privilege to change the name of to change the owner and group name. That's why it's showing the issue. I think the task is done because we have tested the website. Like previously, when I have tested this website, same. Let's go up. Like previously, I have tested it the same command. Then it was failed to connect to step. Now again, I have tested it over here after performing the task. Now it's saying welcome to Excel. I think it should submit right. If everything goes right, I think it should work. Let's see. Let's see. Fingers crossed, guys. This is done. This is done. Amazing. This lab is amazing. Really, this lab was amazing. So this is the thing which we have performed with SSH into the app server. Otherwise, I am performing this. I can also perform this task using Ansible, but this time we have performed it with the help of SSH into the app server too. So boom in the chat, guys. We have 3 streaks just went up. So our this day 20 task is done. Now we will move from day 21 to Git. We are setting up the Git, forking the Git repositories, cloning the repository. We have to create branches. We have to merge the branches. So our Linux is basically over. Now from day 21, we will be focusing on the Git repository. So if you want to learn a better, you can just start learning it from basic. You can just take an idea of how to merge changes, how to revert changes, how to track the files, how to untrack the files, and how to commit, how to show the history, how to get rebase, how to make how to track the changes, how to uncommit, commit the changes, fork the repository, clone the repository, everything. This is a must think before doing this lab. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next day, which is day 21, setting up the Git repositories. So stay tuned with me, like this channel, subscribe the channel to stay tuned. Don't forget to press the notification bell. So signing off from now in 3, 2, 1.